Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a TT bike fit for Pete Reid. Pete Reid is quite a big rider. He's about 6'4", so the biggest challenge on a bike fit like this is to try and make him as small as possible so that he's more aerodynamic. Now, looking at the start of the position here, you can see that his saddle looks quite far forward. It's probably tilting forward as well, and it's pushing him off the front a little bit. I can also see him shuffling around in the seat, which says to me he's not very secure in there. Also, his seat looks a little bit on the high side. His leg extension is a bit on the straight side, especially at top dead center. We're going to be aiming for about a 70-degree minimum leg bend so he can still activate the quads. The other thing that I notice is that his torso is quite bunched up at the minute. The fit really is going to concentrate on making him smaller, making him more comfortable and more aerodynamic. Okay, so it's not until we start using the software that we can appreciate just where things can be optimized. So once again, starting from the legs and working our way up. His minimum leg bend is in the high 70s, which is a little bit too high, and his maximum leg bend looks pretty good at 140 degrees, but we're not really interested in that because he is a taller rider. Moving back up to the saddle, I can see that there's quite a bit of a steep angle on there, so that's probably going to push him off the front of the seat, and actually his seating position is really quite far forward at the moment. Moving on to the torso, he is bunched up like I said before. The angles do look pretty good. It's quite relaxed at 24 degrees, so that probably says that we can remove some of the spacers at the front, and yes, you can see that his bars are pretty high at the moment.
Yeah, it's the biggest thing to overcome as a tall rider, is to try and get you as small as we can, because you're going to be able to generate more power than a smaller rider like me. So if we can get you into a smaller window like what I would fit into, you're going to be much faster when it comes to time trialing. You know, do you think it felt better when you were higher up?
It probably feels better like this actually.
Yeah, but your reach looks good.
Yeah.
We'll play around with the bars a little bit here as well. We'll try twisting these down, and then probably moving them back a little bit as well. Try getting the buttons underneath, and then I'll get you to play around with the gears a little bit with your fingers, you know, over the top there. And sort of linking, that's it, yeah, linking your thumbs together like that. But we want to do that and have these buttons available while you're in that position, So yeah, it's that dip there that you're looking for, and then the shoulders there. You can sort of just gently pull on the bars a little bit to pull your shoulders forward a touch. But like I say, whenever you're doing your easy ride, you know, whether it's Zwift or, you know, you're doing like your hard efforts as well, always concentrate on getting into that position and try and make it feel as natural as possible, because the more you train like it, the more you'll just want to drop into it every time, and eventually that bike will just feel like a nice comfy couch for you. When you're on the road bike and you're holding yourself up with your forearm and your arms like that, you'll be thinking, oh, this is a bit of a ball ache. You get on that, you don't have to hold your body up or anything, your back's all relaxed, and you can just concentrate on pushing the big gear then. I think that's far enough for now. That's a big enough change, you know. We're over 2 inches that it's gone down by. It's quite a huge margin. But your leg bend and everything just looks brilliant now.
Okay, so we'll do some comparisons here. That's the position at the start and that's the position at the finish. We'll go backwards and forwards a few times just so you can see the differences. Mainly around the saddle, there's a huge amount of drop there and lengthening out. So here's a side profile view. Leg extension 72.7, maximum of 136. Torso is down to about 13, 14, 15 degrees. Torso is lengthened out as well, which narrows the shoulders. This is how we started off, 469 millimeters across the shoulders. Finished shoulder width is down to 375 millimeters. Okay, so looking at the side profile, the start position 1134 millimeters, and then that has reduced down to 1055 millimeters. Once again, a huge saving.
There we go. It's really weird, yeah. It's timing it actually at first that's the hardest bit, and then after a while you kind of build the strength up. So you can do one leg at a time if you want, if you just let one leg hang at the bottom and then pedal with the other leg. And it's like a one leg drill, or you can do both legs at the same time. So both down to the bottom, and then both at the same, there you go. I guess your core going a bit, doesn't it? 2, 1, go. .3 is what you're looking for on the clock. That's it, keep it going. Doing well. Oh, that's flying. What's it up to on the clock now? 0.1. 0.2. Over halfway. 46, 47, keep going. There you go. 52 seconds. 52 seconds, that is close.
Your little feet used to stumble through the hall. Your little voice was the sweetest of them all. To hear you shouting meant that life was never sad. You made me the proudest man of all. When you said dance, when you arrived, you turned our lives upside down. We took for granted you'd always be around. You were the boss and the apple of my eye. My darling girl, it was impossible to say goodbye.